What's up, everybody? Welcome to Human Innovation Tarot. My name is Eddie with Imagine Life Development Center. I'm here to do the September reading for my Scorpios out there. If you're new to my channel, I'd greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. All the other information you need to know is in the description box below. Don't forget to hit the bell notification icon as well. You can come join me for a free live tarot reading when I go live. And I'm also running a special right now. If you want a personal private reading, you can do 1 question for 10, 2 for 20, 3 for 30. That information is in the description box as well. So Scorpio, we're going to take a look at your overall energy. I'm going to pull some cards for that. And then we're going to jump into your core reading here, okay? So this is a love reading. This will go between, now mid-September till about mid-October, okay? And I will make mention of any other energies as well as they show up. So the first card that came out, and I'll grab it in just a second here, is this Carrying Connections card. So this could mean that either you're currently in a relationship, a solid relationship, a healthy relationship, or one is coming towards you, okay? It's going to be one of the two here. We'll know in just a second. Next card out is Imagine. So this is telling me that within this connection, there are infinite possibilities. So you are only limited to your imagination. So wherever you're at right now in this connection with this person, or when you meet this person. So if you're not with somebody, then you're going to meet somebody. And the imagination card could have to do with manifesting, doing like a vision board, or just visualizing this person to call them in, so to speak, or to attract them, law of attraction, manifestation. So just keep that in mind. And for the rest of you that are already in a connection, this is saying that there's a lot more available to you. You guys have limitless possibilities and opportunities and what you can have and what you can do. So get into that creativity like a child. Like, imagine the life that you want to live together. Imagine your future. Imagine, the family that you want to have, the dream house you want to have, the dream dog, the dream kids, whatever the thing is, right? The dream vacations. Like, it's an encouragement card to have more because you can, if you want it, okay? So 3 cards came out. I'm going to put them back. I just need one. And if one of those wants to come out again, it will. Oh, okay. This one came right out. So beneath the surface, what's really driving you? What are your true motives in breaking free? So yeah, so this is basically just saying, hey, what do you want? Don't settle for mediocrity. You can pay the price for something great, or you can settle for mediocrity, right? You can have more if you want more. It's there for you. You don't have to just stay on the surface. You don't have to just do what everybody else is doing. And you don't have to settle or conform to anything else. And I know that, Scorpio, you're a fixed sign. So it may be a little bit more challenging for you to step out of your comfort zone in certain ways, and be true to yourself and march to the beat of your own drum versus maybe what's expected of you, okay? I get a little bit of that energy here. So, but overall, it's just simply saying that you can go deeper into this relationship, deeper into the connection. You can go deeper into what's possible within the connection as well. So it's actually really good here. It's a really good energy. So the first card out was we have Privileged Lady. So this could be you or the other person, or the person that you're going to meet. And basically the Privileged Lady is, to me, is just kind of like a Queen of Pentacles type of vibe, mixed with like a Queen of Wands vibe. So somebody who's very attractive, but who kind of has their life in order, they have their own car, they might have their own house, they got their own job, they have their own money, they're put together. They might come across maybe a little bit high maintenance, or maybe a little materialistic. They might like, they might like nice things. So like when they go shopping, you know, they have to buy designer, or they have to go to a bougie place, or they like to get their nails done or their hair done every week. You know, they might have a thing, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they might be a little bit more into their looks and pampering themselves or things like that, right? It doesn't have to be that. It's just that's kind of the vibe. But they take care of themselves, you know. So, I mean, it's better than somebody who sits around in sweat stains and sweat spots and Cheeto dust, who's extremely overweight and they just drink beer and Mountain Dew, right? So whoever this person is, this privileged lady, somebody who, you know, they have their stuff together, male or female doesn't really matter. I do feel like for a great number of you, it definitely is a feminine energy, but you know, for the men out there or the women out there, it doesn't matter. Privileged man, privileged lady, it's the same thing. We're just talking energy. The next card out we had is sudden wealth. So now some of you could be getting into a relationship with somebody who is wealthy. And that can mean a lot of different things. They could already have wealth. They come from a wealthy family. They just have a really good job and they make really good money. It could be a lot of different things. Or maybe you are inheriting some type of wealth, okay? So that could be literal. That could be about money. It could be about other things. Wealth doesn't always have to be money. It's like maybe meeting this person is almost in a metaphorical way, like receiving sudden wealth. It's like, oh my gosh, like this person is a treasure. This person is everything and more than I've ever desired. And it's almost kind of like when we use the term, like I've hit the jackpot, right? It's like you meet this person and you feel like this person coming into your life is like hitting the jackpot. Like you found the one, like out of all the billions of people, 7 billion people on the planet, you're the lucky person that met them. They're the lucky person that met you. And you guys just can't get enough of each other, and you feel like you've won the lottery by meeting this person. So it's going to be one or the other. It's either going to be literal, some type of sudden wealth that happens in a literal sense that affects your finances or your assets or your investments, or it's metaphorical in the sense that you're meeting somebody and it makes you feel like you've won the lottery. Okay, let me get one more. The numbers, we have the numbers 14, 20, 12, and 11. If those numbers have any relevance, and now the number 10, which is October. So this is journey. So this is telling me that two things. One, you guys it's been a long journey to get here. Love and relationships, it's been a long journey to get here. Taken a long time for you to get to this place in your life or to meet this person. It's felt like it's taken forever to manifest or meet this person, but you finally arrived. It's been a long journey and you finally arrived. Now, for others of you, or a second take on this energy is this is somebody you can go on the journey with, the journey of life. This is a long-term relationship energy. This is somebody you can do the journey of life with, basically. So a committed relationship. This is for the long haul. All right. So let's take a look at. Let's dive deeper here into the energy. We're going to take a look at your past, your present, and future outcome. Then your major challenges, obstacles, and then the advice here. So what's in the past energy here for my Scorpions, my Scorpios? And I'm using my brand new Human Innovation Oracle deck, which I will be selling at some point in the future. This is just a prototype for right now. I'll probably have to make some changes to it, but I haven't used it enough yet to feel if I think it's complete or not. So I'm going to use it. Probably use it the rest of the year, and then if I'm feeling good about it, then I'll finish the booklet, designing the book that has the meanings, and then maybe 2024 I'll be ready to sell it. Okay, so the cards started coming out. Normally I was going to go one by one here, but it's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and get them all out on the positions here. So let's do the challenge next. It's not a problem. We'll just get all of it out here. And the advice here. So I'm going to start while I get this last card for the advice position here. We're going to start here in the past with the letting go energy. And so this could mean several different things. It could be a play on words in the sense that it's saying that it's time for you to let go of your past. But I also feel like for some of you, this has to do with just releasing, obviously. Releasing things that no longer serve you, letting go of things in the past, any types of bitterness, anger, resentment, or just any situation that no longer serves you, okay? There's things in your past that just need to be let go of. And your present energy, so we have the let go energy there for your past. And in your present energy, get this out of the way, you have soul contracts. So you've either met somebody or you're going to be meeting somebody in the very near future, I feel. And this person, you've got a soul contract with them. So they could be a soulmate, they could be a twin flame. I kind of just roped all that into one card in my deck, okay? Because at the end of the day, a relationship's a relationship, okay? It doesn't mean that they don't have different purposes, but for the sake of the reading, it's you have somebody coming in that you have a soul contract with, okay? So it's going to be a powerful, and that showed up here, obviously, the beginning of the reading with the securing connections energy as well. So this is somebody that, again, this is a very positive energy. So this isn't, I'm not getting any type of toxic vibes here. This isn't like, red flag central or anything. This is somebody that you can go the distance with. This is actually a good choice for you, a healthy relationship. Now in the future, we have contract. So this is interesting. So this contract could have to do with anything literal, like mortgages, insurance documents, getting something notarized, work contracts, anything having to do with something that you have to sign, or any type of contract that you have, whether it's a spoken agreement or a written agreement or a legal document, anything literal. So that could be one of the things here in the near future. Now, on the other hand, this could also have to do with going to the next level of marriage. The contract is like getting, becoming official, husband and wife, getting a marriage license, okay? Finalizing what you've done in the non-physical on a soul level, you've now done in the physical, in the tangible world, right? So it's like your souls have been contracted together. Well, now in the 3D world, in these earth suits, these avatars, you're actually getting married. Okay, so that energy is there. So in the near future, you could be marrying this person here. Now, the current obstacle is travel. The major challenge here is travel, and we do have the journey energy as well. So, distance could have been, or maybe is an obstacle in this relationship. You guys may not live in the same state. You may not live in the same country. You may live in different parts of the world. Who knows? But distance, some type of traveling, or a schedule, a work schedule, or maybe even traveling with your job. These could be challenges in the relationship right now. Like if you travel too much, you don't get to spend a lot of time together. If they live far away, you may only get to meet each other right now, once a month or something, once, every other week if you have kids and you do a child swap thing. There's a lot of different possibilities here, but whatever it is, there's something to do with travel, and, that could be a challenge on the relationship. So like, if you're in the military and you got to go to, and you have to deploy, that would be a challenge, right? Because your spouse is overseas and you're not going to see him for 6 months or something, right? I don't know that that's the case, but I'm just telling you some possibilities. So in the advice, we have mastery. The mastery card comes out when you either need to master something in your life, or you've already mastered it in your life and you're ready to utilize it, right? So this is either something in your life that needs to be mastered, could be anything, right? Could be a skill, could be a job, could be mastering an addiction in your life to gain control over that area of your life again. So like if you're addicted to drinking and that was causing problems, you need to master the drinking addiction so that you can take charge in that area of your life again. So that's one example. Anything in your life that you need to master that's for your greater good. Now, if it's something you've already mastered, let's say you're really, really good at your job, you're really good at a hobby, you're really good at a skill, you're really good at teaching, or whatever the thing is that you're really good at, then that level of mastery that you've acquired can now benefit you. You just have to find out how, right? So maybe it could be a side job. Maybe it could be a separate income. Maybe it could be a new job. Maybe it could be taking that knowledge and teaching it and passing it to others, or monetizing it, or creating a product out of it. Who knows? But the advice here is to take what you've learned, something in your life that you've mastered, Scorpio. And I don't know what that is. It could have to do with wealth, could have to do with love, could have to do with travel. Those are some of the themes here. Could have to do with jobs related to contracts, if you're a contractor, and just a lot of different themes here. But whatever this is, the advice is to utilize whatever this thing is that you've mastered. And you'll know what this is. You're really good at it. Like you're an expert at it, okay? You need to leverage this thing, whatever this is, this knowledge, this gift, this skill, this talent, whatever this is, you need to leverage it to help you during this period of time right now, okay? At least for the next 30 days, okay? Now, at the bottom of this deck, we have calling with the peacock here. So this has to do with your purpose in life. So you have a call on your life to do something, technically everyone has a call on their life, okay? So I don't want to diminish and make it sound like some people have a calling, some people don't. But certain people have specific callings that are different than other people, right? And I feel like you're one of those people, or a handful of you out there that this resonates with. A handful of you have a specific type of calling on your life to do something very, very unique, okay? And this mastery card has everything to do with whatever that is. You're an expert in it, okay? And so this could be you doing this solo, or this could be you and your partner. This connection that you have with this person. Maybe you guys join forces and you have a vision with this imagination card. You've envisioned something, and now all you have to do is go out and pursue it and build it together. Okay. So whatever that is, it's very important here. The calling card doesn't come out for just nothing. I mean, this isn't like, go get a job at McDonald's. Right? Like this is something serious. There's something more important and impactful behind the scenes that's tied to this. Okay. So let's take a look at let's get some additional information here. I'm going to get a few cards from the tarot here. And then I have a couple of cards that I want to pull to close out the reading. Some additional love messages. Okay, so we've got, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so the Ten of Pentacles is definitely tied to the sudden wealth. So this could be, if you do contract work, this could be like maybe you land a huge contract and you make bank off of a contract if it's work related. If it's some other type of sudden wealth, if it's an inheritance or some lump sum of money you get, it could be that. Relationally, this is you getting married, tying the knot. This is you going on that journey card, going the long haul with this person, this partner, this caring connections person. This is you and this person getting married. You guys know that you're in it for the long haul. You know that you're going to spend the rest of your life with this person. Okay, you're going to buy the house, have the family, whatever the things are, okay? So 10 of Pentacles here, super, super profound. For me, the 10 of Pentacles is the happily ever after card, because the 10 of Cups is implied within the 10 of Pentacles. So you get not just the emotions that the 10 of Cups brings, but you also get all the tangible stuff that the 10 of Pentacles brings. So for me, the 10 of Pentacles is kind of the end all be all, card, like, of course, the Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. So that's another good one too, in terms of like major abundance. So the next card we have out is the 8 of Pentacles. So we go to the 10 to the 8. So when we have 10-8 now, so October 8th might be an important date coming up for some of you as we enter Libra season. Basically, 2 or 3 days from now, we're entering Libra season. So the 8 of Pentacles here is telling me that, you have this, you're going to have this, so however you get this 10 of Pentacles abundance, you're going to be able to use it with the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to be able to put it to work. So this could be you leveraging the money and wealth that you have to build more. So like you invest your money, and so you make more money off the money you've already made. This is also you using your money to build other things. It could be charities, could be, investing some of that money into a business, whatever. It's using, there's a strong energy of here of you taking some of the resources that you've earned or that you've acquired with this 10 of Pentacles, sudden wealth, whatever this is, and you're using it, the 8 of Pentacles, you're putting it to work for you to build something, to create something, to utilize it and leverage it to do something. Okay. This isn't just like, just spending it on yourself or just tucking it away and not doing anything. This is you actually using it for good. But the 8 of Pentacles is also implying that there's going to be some work involved. So in other words, even if you get enough money, let's say you get a ton of money and you're financially free. Technically, you could retire. Well, you're not going to retire. You're going to keep working. You're going to keep doing what you're passionate about. This could be you creating multiple streams of income with the 8 of Pentacles as well. This could be, this could be you continuing to work on maybe some of the contracts, or, you having to finish up a contract to get all of the money. So like, let's say you've started a contract, they give you, 50% up front, but then you have to finish the contract to get the remaining 50% or something like that. Okay. But there's some degree of work and effort that's going to be required here with the 8 of Pentacles, or you're going to be using some of your resources and you're going to be putting your resources to work for you. All right. So again, take that as it resonates. Now on a relationship level, the 8 of Pentacles is saying that you're just, you guys are, you're working on the relationship. You're actively putting in the work, which is good. You're doing the work to keep this relationship healthy. Okay, one more in the bottom card here. All right. Gave me 2. All right, we got the Star, which is Aquarius energy, and we have the Page of Pentacles, which is the card of the student. It's like learning, but it's also a card of investments as well. So the Star, major arcana. So yeah, this is the tied to the Imagine card here. So this is you making a wish and getting what you want. This is your wishes coming true. Okay, this is healing, hope, faith, your dreams, your wishes coming true here. So yeah, this is like everything that you've dreamed of, or that you've been desiring, or you've been putting your work towards, your effort towards. All those things are finally paying off. Your wishes are finally coming true here. So it's just a really positive card saying, yeah, you got it. You're getting your wish. And that Page of Pentacles was another one that came out. And this is basically saying like, it's telling you to be wise with your investments. Don't be foolish, to be wise. It's telling you to, learn from any past mistakes that you may have made when it comes to money or investments. And if you get a second chance because you've got all this income coming in, don't make those same mistakes. But it's also saying here that there's a solid investment of your time, energy, and resources that's going to be put to good use here. And in terms of your relationship, it's a solid offer. Like you're laying the blocks now of your future here. So that he's got one of the pinnacles. Well, you're building 10 pinnacles. So every time you lay down a pinnacle, it's like you've built another layer within your relationship. Okay, so this is laying the groundwork. This is bringing the pinnacles to the relationship, so to speak. That's building your future. That's building your legacy. That's building, it's building the relationship here. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Can't make this up. So there you are. Now, the Lovers for me is my twin flame card because it's major arcana. It's Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with the Gemini. You don't have to. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You don't have to be. You could be dealing with an Earth sign with this Page of Pentacles. Don't have to be. So, Earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Air is Leo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then the Lovers is Gemini. So we've got double Gemini energy here. But again, doesn't have to be any of those signs. But the Lovers at the bottom of the deck is, again, just confirming that this relationship is substantial. Like this is a very, very, very profound relationship for you. Okay. So let's take a look at some final messages here to close out your reading. So I really feel like you and this person that you're with, you're going to have, no relationship's perfect, but you guys are going to really have a pretty amazing relationship together. Like, I feel like this is like a once in a lifetime relationship you have, or you actually get to, like, you both have this drive, this ambition about you. You both don't want just a mundane, mediocre relationship. You actually both want, you're visionaries. You both, want to see what's possible. You want to see what you're capable of. You're both willing to take calculated risks to see if you can, maybe fulfill your dreams and not just play it safe like a lot of people do. And there's nothing wrong with that, but a lot of people just do the same thing everybody else does, right? But that's not what I'm feeling for you guys. I feel like you guys really want to see what's possible. And the fact that you'll probably have the resources to do so is a really nice way to start. Okay, so first card that came out is remarkable. Yeah, this is a remarkable relationship. Everything that I just said. Notice everything remarkable about your relationships. So this is just confirmation that this is a once in a lifetime relationship that you have with this person. And I think, again, you guys both recognize this. Okay, boundaries. Having sensible boundaries is important. Now, this could be with your person, but I honestly feel like it's not necessarily with your person. I feel like this has to do with time management and other influences like family members, friends, or other distractions in life, right? Like work. That could be another thing. So I feel like the boundaries is just like, because you guys might be ambitious, because you guys have a lot of resources, the temptation may be to go immerse yourself and get lost in those things, right? Or you start losing sight of each other. You stop spending time with each other. You stop being present. You start getting distracted by all these things going on. So boundaries is about protecting what's valuable to you. People think boundaries is about keeping things out, right? That's not true. Boundaries is about keeping what's invaluable, important to you in, right? So if I want to protect my peace, I have to know what I need to do to keep my peace in here inside of me, instead of letting it go, letting the world and everything else chaotically pull me around, right? Like, I need to know where I stand with the only thing I can control, which is myself. And when I take control of myself, I've taken control of my time, energy, and resources as well. So this boundaries energy is not just about keeping people or toxic things away or at bay. This is also about you keeping your value, what's valuable to you, within yourself. It's protecting what's valuable to you, like your date nights, your relationship, your time together. Like you can't let that stuff get away from you. Your passion, that's the number one thing that's the first thing that goes in a relationship is passion, because we all settle in, we all get comfortable, we settle into mediocrity, the law of familiarity kicks in, and we get complacent, and we start taking each other for granted. So we lose that passion. So if you won't lose the passion, then you have to make passion the priority. You have to do the things you did in the beginning that created the passion, right? You can't stop doing things that create passion and expect the passion to still be there. That's an example of a boundary. Now, the third card is we have soul. Your soul is preparing to reconnect. Trust the process. So yeah. So this is, I believe that this is essentially for those of you who have not met this person, you're going to have soul recognition when you do. Okay. So that's for you're single, you're not dating somebody, you're going to meet this person, boom, you're going to have soul recognition. For those of you in a relationship, this is going to the next deeper level together. And I think we had a card out here, I think it's this one, that talked about going deeper in the relationship. So this is about you really starting to truly understand what's in the heart and soul of your partner, and not just the surface level stuff. And it's like you guys are going, that whatever you've gone through or whatever's about to happen, it's going to take you both into a deeper place within each other. And at the bottom of this deck, we have confusion. So all seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So this is just saying if you're confused about anything, you do pray, meditate, whatever your spiritual practice is, to get clarity, to get objectivity, to detach from the outcome, and to get into a state of being a neutral observer, so you can look at it from an unemotionally charged place. Not that emotions are bad, it's just that sometimes emotions can cloud our judgment, right? Just like overthinking can cloud our judgment. So we don't want to be too emotional, and we don't want to be too intellectual. We want to be neutral. And when you're truly neutral, it's almost like you don't care. It's almost, you just have a peace. You're just like, hey, whatever happens, happens, right? You don't feel anxious, you don't feel worried, and you don't feel any type of tension or anything like that. You're just neutral. Okay. And it doesn't mean you don't care. It just means, hey, I'm in a good place. Whatever happens, happens. Now I can look at this objectively, right? So let's get some final messages here for you, Scorpio. Let's get some final messages. Okay, so we have let friends help you. This to me is about leveraging your friends and family when you need advice, or you need a shoulder to cry on, or you need to vent, or you get stuck in your head and you do start overthinking, or you get in that confused energy and you don't know what to do. Lean on people. Find somebody that you trust, an inner circle friend or family member that you can trust and rely upon, somebody that you can talk to, so that you don't make any impulsive decisions, or you don't get stuck in your head, or you don't get stuck in indecision or analysis paralysis. That could be about anything. Could be about money, could be about finances, could be about love, could be about meeting somebody, dating somebody, getting, in any area of your life, really. Okay, let go of control issues. Yeah, so this is where this boundaries kind of thing can come into play too. I feel, Scorpios can have a strong personality. And if you have two really ambitious people in a relationship, there can be a lot of that. There can be that friction because you got two A-type personalities, and both, usually leaders have a tendency to want to be right. They have a vision, they have their knowledge, they're experts at something, they're passionate about things, right? So when you're in that place of leadership and mastery, you put yourself in that position. It's sometimes we get a little bit full of ourselves. We get a little bit prideful. We don't want to back down. We don't want to give up that position to be right and all those things, right? So this is just saying, when you're in this relationship, don't let pride and ego get in the way to where, it starts to become a thing. And when I say a thing, I mean a negative thing. So love yourself first. This is what got you here. Maintain it. Loving yourself is what got you here. Okay. You're not, and this is it. There's what I call good selfish and there's what I call bad selfish. Good selfish is somebody who takes care of themselves. You eat, not perfect, but you, for the most part, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, you're putting in the work. You apply personal development and growth skills. You take care of your body. You take care of you. That's you loving yourself. Okay. That's you prioritizing things within yourself. Like it's like when you go on a plane, what do they tell you? When the mask comes down, you put the mask on first. Well, that seems selfish. Why wouldn't you put the mask on other people, right? Well, because you're no good to anybody if you're dead. When I put the mask on myself, I can breathe and I can function. Now I'll be able to help those around me, right? So the more people that put the mask on first are the more hands that you have available to assist and help others, which is necessary. If everybody's, trying to deal with everybody else, then we would all die because nobody put their mask on. We're all trying to quote unquote, be selfless and sacrifice ourselves, be the martyr to help everybody else. But if everybody was doing that, then everybody would end up dying because nobody put their own mask on, right? And so in essence, good selfish is you putting your mask on, taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and staying in a healthy, interdependent state so that you can show up in your relationship and you've got something to give because you poured into yourself. We can't give away what we don't have. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? And so the last card at the bottom is we have honeymoon. So yeah, this is you guys. I feel again, a lot of you're going to be getting married. For a lot of you guys, you're going to be able to go on your dream honeymoon because you've got the sudden wealth, you got the resources to do it. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging you to do so. Like if you have the resources to go take an elaborate honeymoon, do it. Go on the trip, take the trip, go on the honeymoon, like go balls to the wall, like spare no expense. If you can get away with it, Spirit's saying do it. You won't regret it. And that just catalyzes the reading to say that here at the end, like, yeah, you're whoever this person is, whether they're in your life and you're moving to marriage on the next level, however you define marriage, or whether this is a new person or maybe even a past person that comes back in a new form, and you get a second chance and the relationship moves ahead where in the past it couldn't. Wherever you stand in that world, that realm of relationship, it's going good for you. So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. It's a really good reading, pretty profound, pretty awesome. I definitely think. And so hopefully this reading made sense for you. If you haven't already, I'd greatly appreciate it if you click the like, share, and subscribe button for me. And come visit me when I go live. Click the bell notification icon. You'll be notified when I go live and do a free live tarot reading. And again, everything else you guys need to know is in the description box below. I'll see you guys here on the next one. And as always, my friends, love and light.